So your financial information and your bank accounts would all be embedded in a microchip in your hand.
What about my driver's license?
Well, how would you show
How
that
would
to
you
the
ha-
police if you got pulled over?
If he pulled me over, I go boop with my hand.
And then he'd scan it?
Yeah.
It's the morning scramble. Z102.9.
Welcome to Nerd News.
Wow. Good to be here.
Yeah.
Of course, big holiday weekend. We've got Good Friday
Mhm.
today. You've got Easter Sunday. I missed a couple this week. I want to first start with a Nerd News apology.
Okay.
That's the best way to start. Start by apologizing.
We missed Grilled Cheese Day was
Oh,
4/12.
man.
Really?
Peach Cobbler Day was 4/13.
Somebody should have said something.
Why did you make us peach cobbler?
Why didn't I?
Pecan Day was 4/14. I'm so
Pecan
sorry,
pie,
everybody.
Eric.
But the one I'm really sad is we missed Big Wind Day.
No, we
Wait,
experienced
no,
it.
we totally did yesterday.
Big Wind Day is celebrated annually on April the 12th. It commemorates a day in 1934 that in New Hampshire, the highest gust of wind ever recorded in the United States.
What? Ooh, let me guess. 100 and
Oh, no.
not 200.
A gust?
No, you're joking.
231
No.
miles per hour was recorded at an observatory in New Hampshire in 1934.
What happened to the people?
It was just it's more of a remote area. So luckily, no humans hurt, no damage, just one big wind gust that day.
What?
Seriously.
That, by the way, is no longer the record. The record is now 253, which was measured at a location in Australia during a cyclone April 10th, 1996. Amazing, though, both of those measured in April. April's a windy month.
You know, it makes me feel better about the 45, 50
Not as
Mhm.
bad.
gusts.
Still freaked me out yesterday.
Yeah, I did not care for them.
But 253 mile per hour wind gusts.
Like, there goes
insane.
your car.
Yeah.
And you.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
yes. Yeah. There's no way you're standing still there.
No.
Right? You
Like,
were
how do they record it? You know, like what device?
some sort of measurement. Hopefully not a person going, put in their.
Yeah. No, because the person.
I think it's
Gone.
coming from the west.
Yeah, I think it's
That's about
200.
253 miles per hour, said the guy who floated away.
Yep.
New study from Pittsburgh looked at the concept of puppy dog eyes.
Like
Okay.
in actual puppies or,
or
like,
in people. Because people do
Actual
too.
puppies. Dogs are unique from other mammals. Dogs can connect through gaze. Cats don't care. Horses don't care. Rabbits don't care. Like, we can make eye contact with those animals,
Yeah.
but dogs know that is a method of communication
And can hold the gaze.
and can hold the gaze. They also, and the way they did this test is they tested dogs and they tested wolves because they have similar structural muscles and skeleton. The research shows dogs have actually evolved and developed puppy dog eyes. They know that it works because they were bred that way. So the dogs that would communicate were bred, and the ones that look, I guess, more wolf-like, we go back eons for this.
Yeah.
But we've worked it to a point that the muscles in the dog's face have so evolved that they can control them, so dogs can give you puppy dog eyes.
And they do it on purpose.
And they do it on purpose.
Because they
know
know it's
they're
going to work.
They know it's a form of communication.
So you're saying I shouldn't fall for it anymore?
No, they are playing us.
Yo, you're going to fall for it.
They
though.
are playing us,
It's fine.
fellow dog
It's
owners.
fine. You can have whatever you want.
I feel so dirty about that.
I know.
Like,
No,
they're too cute. You can't do that.
They know it. Oh, they know it. A European company called Walletmore, which is an interesting name of company,
Interesting.
is
Sounds
selling
not legit.
an implantable microchip that would go in your hand. You wouldn't
By
carry
a
a wallet
company named Walletmore?
named Walletmore.
Nope.
Wait a
less
minute. Wait a minute.
wallet.
I don't got to carry my wallet anymore?
Yes. Now, what do you think, Destiny?
I'm down.
No.
It's about the size of a grain of rice. It's kind of like a
Oh,
microchip
oh.
for your dog.
Oh, wait. It's
Yeah.
a grain of rice?
It's
What happens if it leaves my hand?
It wouldn't. It's in under the skin. So they would inject it somewhere in your hand. So then when you'd go to like Apple Pay or Touch Pay, you would just put your hand down and it would charge your credit card.
What if I accidentally did that?
That's a good question.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Undo.
I don't know how you undo. Flip it over.
What if somebody had like one of those things in their purse and I just walked past them and whoop, I just gave them money?
Possibly, right? Somebody's carrying a square like in a farmer's
Yes.
market.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So your financial information and your bank accounts would all be embedded in a microchip in your hand.
What about my driver's license?
Well, how would you show
How
that
would
to
you
the
ha-
police if you got pulled over?
If he pulled me over, I go boop with my hand.
And then he'd scan it?
Yeah.
I would get it in a middle finger.
I don't want any of this. This sounds... No.
Eric, what are you doing? I'm paying for something.
I have to.
I have to do
This
this.
is how I pay for things
This
now.
is where I put my
It was
chip.
a bad decision. I put the chip in the wrong finger.
He knew what he was doing, though. He knew it.
Mhm, he knew.
Bonus nerd news.
Woo! This is a first.
How is Easter determined? I never knew this until I started doing some research.
It has something to do.
Is it the certain Sunday of a month?
It's the certain Sunday based on a
But
phase of the moon,
The moon.
and also when spring hits.
Okay.
The
Really?
simple standard definition of Easter is it's the first Sunday after the full moon that occurs on or after the spring equinox. That's how we decide this holiday.
On or after.
On or after. The reason we're noticing.
What if we didn't have one?
Which part?
What?
I don't know.
Both are
We're gonna
both
have
are
it.
locked in.
We're going to have
What
it.
happened?
The moon phases, we know what's going to happen,
Then it's the end of time.
and the spring's going to
That's
happen.
what I'm saying.
We're
Like,
fine.
would we know it's the end of the time?
If the
you
moon goes away, yes.
You will know when there's no moon.
I think no more Easter messages.
Oh,
Fair
shoot.
question.
No.
So to your point, because it's been really bright as of late, right?
It's getting fuller.
It's because the full moon is tomorrow.
Oh man.
So the full moon's tomorrow. It's known as the April pink moon, by the way. And then Easter Sunday happens to fall the day after. So it fits the calendar perfectly. You just happen to notice the moon more because it's a full moon coming up tomorrow.
Okay, but this isn't more significant.
No. Although I believe historians do claim that there was a full moon on or around the time of Jesus's death.
Whoa.
So known as the Paschal Moon or the
Uh-huh.
Passover Moon.
Yeah.
Yes. I will also tell you this. For our church system, like Western Christianity, there's a span of when Easter can happen. I also did not know this. It
Really?
can be as early as March 22nd or as late as April 25th. So this is a relatively
Wow.
late Easter, but not the latest.
Not the latest it could be. Wow.
And we had a really late Easter a couple of years ago, again, because of the moon phases. And if it landed on the Sunday, you can't do it the same day as the full moon. So then you got to
gotta be
skip.
after.
You got to go a whole nother week.
Wow.
Crazy.
I did not know this. I thought we just picked a random Sunday.
So did I.
Well, I know
Thought
that it fluctuated because I remember that year where it's like, oh, it's super, super late. And I was like, is this the same amount of lateness? Because it feels long.
So there's a group that decides that, and there's a group that decides Thanksgiving. Isn't that strange?
Wait, can I be a part of the group?
I
I
don't
would
know
like
how
to
to.
join.
I don't know how
I
to
do
get
too.
in there.
Like, I think it'd be really cool.
You're gonna come in questioning whether or not the moon's gonna be around next year, though, and that's you're no
They're
longer
like,
in the
thank you
group.
so much for
No,
applying.
thanks for applying, though.
No.
The morning scramble, C102.9.